Hello Southies, welcome back to the channel, and if you are new, my name is Cece, and today we are in part 2 of my Let's Build a Hotel series. And this part is not directly after the last part, but pretty much is. So in the last part, you will notice that there is a lot of differences. I turned off the camera and started to put down some wallpapers, and then I lost my mind and added an all new thing to the front of the building. This big piece out here, and kind of my reasoning is this particular area, or Oasis Springs, I should say, just sort of lends itself to a very mid-century modern vibe. Not so much in that bar next to it, but in those other two poorly built buildings on this side, the library and then the museum and the nightclub. Just kind of lends itself to very mid-century modern vibe. So I kind of wanted that to be the hotel as well, to be sort of mid-century modern. And this big piece at the front, just it felt like that would help me achieve that. So I added that. I added this wallpaper from Eco Lifestyle here, that beautiful wallpaper, and then the white part is Spa Day concrete there. And let's see, what else did I add? I think that's it, that big piece there. But yeah, beautiful big black and white building. I think it looks amazing. I love it. Here, let me add this basic wall trim to those and that. So yeah. Okay, and so let's work on this downstairs lobby. Let me think of an interior color palette. Okay, let me look at the flooring. Kind of thinking this for the flooring, or should we go more interesting? Let me look at, ooh. Kind of want it to be a little bit more subtle. I think I'll stick with the wood flooring because on Pinterest, I noticed some really cool interiors for the wood, that's kind of like a wood floor finish type of situation that looks really cute. So I'll go with that. And then for the walls, I think we'll go light with the walls. Could go with these base game ones. That looks pretty. And then I'll bring that exterior wall color into the inside. Okay, and so I think the reception area can be about here. And then, let's see, what could we do? I can do a desk, I can do counters. I think a counter would work better. But it's gotta be a counter that I can sit a computer on. I like these island living ones. My only downside is I would love the waterfall effect, but you have those stupid basket looking things on the side, which I don't like at all. So might have to come back to that idea. The Spa Day ones look cool. I think the downside is that they all have the little drawers because they're not, they're not reception desks. But I don't want to do like a straight up desk because that doesn't fit either. Okay, so here's what I've decided to do. I'm going to use these console tables here, and that will be the front. And that way I can just put this like a desk moment behind them, and there we go. That looks like an actual lobby desk, to be quite honest. Here, I'm gonna move it up some just because I don't want to block the stairs off too much, and then I'm gonna bump them right up against each other. That actually looks really cool. I'm a fan of that. Does kind of make me want to change the color of the stairs though. Okay, now I'm gonna put a big rug in the floor, because where else would a rug go? And that will kind of hopefully sort of serve as, maybe it can kind of serve as like a logo theme or something. Nope, don't like it. I feel like I keep defaulting to eco lifestyle right now, but it's just kind of the life right now. Okay, what does that look like? I think that looks pretty cool. I changed the color. Ooh, it comes in them. I changed the color of the little console tables to kind of pull up this blue from the carpet a little bit, which I think looks nice. And now, of course, we need lobby seating. And I do want it to feel luxurious as possible and just super nice. What about, would this be cute lobby seating? Actually, I think that would look really cool. Where? I have no idea. Okay, I was thinking I do need to do something else for the lights. I'm gonna go ahead and make that happen while I'm thinking about it. And I want a nice big chandelier hanging down, maybe 2. Let's do 2 on this side, and maybe one of these kind of chandeliers in the middle. Does that look fancy? I think that looks mad fancy. And then just to make it a little brighter, I'll put some of those saucer lights kind of around as well, but I'm gonna make them small so they're not all up in the way. And then I'm gonna pull this color all the way up. Oops, not on there. Not on that. Okay, there we go. And now let's focus on that seating, which, to be honest, that chair from Cats and Dogs is kind of speaking to me, not gonna lie. And honestly, how often do I get to use it? I don't think I've ever used this chair really for much of anything. I'll pull it off to the side a little bit because I can put like a bench or coffee table action, and then maybe this, would that be cute? It's not a big lobby, obviously, it's kind of a small lobby, but we can also pull the chairs and things to this back end as well. I put down some lights, use those mid-century modern lights, because this all back here can be seating. I could possibly also put like a little bar back here too. Maybe the hotel bar doesn't have to necessarily be in the restaurant, but I'm thinking that I probably will put it in the restaurant just because it does sort of make a little bit more sense. I am wanting some seating though in here, some extra seating I should say. The problem would be is that it would cut off the door, so I think we'll just leave it like that because I don't want to cut the door off. Okay, so I wanted some more room for seating in the lobby, so what I did is I pulled the elevator and the stairs back a little bit. I also spun the elevator around to where it's facing this side instead of the front side, and I do kind of think that that looks a little bit better. Obviously I could spin the let's see, what would this look like if I spun them around? No, I'm gonna leave the stairs in the same orientation that they're in because I kind of like them like that. That way I can add a little bit more seating to this part and I won't feel like it's so claustrophobic. Okay, so this is kind of the look that I'm thinking for the lobby. Sort of pulling these out, making this little coffee table from Get Together a little bit bigger by doubling them up, and then having 2 chairs, 2 couches on both sides. I don't know, I'm kind of feeling this look just because I want them to look interesting. And then let's see, maybe we could hang like some lights down to add in a little bit more color. And I know technically speaking these lights are hanging from nothing, but I wonder if I can put a beam on this level. Okay, so what I've done is I've put a beam here like that to make it look like those lights on the inside are actually hanging from something. But now that I did that, would it be cool to maybe have it, maybe instead of these coffee, oh, hold on. I'm thinking. I was thinking about maybe doing like little, fireplaces, but I changed my mind. No, we won't do the fireplaces. I think the way it's set up right now looks cool. Does kind of make me rethink these huge chandelier thingies though. I can have these hanging over the front desk instead. Okay, so this is what I have done. Ooh, it's not quite centered. Here, let me scoot that over just a scotch, which will probably mean I have to scoot everything else over. Maybe not everything else. I just need this to kind of center up a little bit so it looks like it's hanging from that beam. And then what I will do is I will add some of these lights here to brighten up that space. Okay, so let's look at it at Sims level. Well, unfortunately, looking at it at Sims level in build mode is not working because all I get is an open ceiling, which is not really what it's supposed to look like, but kind of is what it is. I think because I added that chandelier with a lot of color in it, I'm trying to see if maybe I can. I was thinking about just making these walls white, but I kind of like the tan kind of look, so I'm going to keep it. But I can brighten that front desk up some. I'm going to make this darker because I just think the contrast of those colors look a little bit better. I'm going to go the same for these coffee tables there. I think that's a cute palette. I think that's a cute color palette. I'm not mad at it anyway. And I'm going to make that wall kind of match the lights and these tiny living lights there. That's cute. Okay, and let's add in some plants. I think because we are in Oasis Springs, I'm going to try to add in some kind of more tropical looking type of plants. Those, where is it? I'm looking for the, this thing. These would look cool in the corner. Those cactuses or cacti. So go with those. These look deserty type. Look a little deserty there from Get Together. I don't know if those look deserty, but I think that those fit in this little combination of plants right there. Those kind of look cute. And I think I'll put these dine out plants here, but I want them to be centered, and obviously I'm have to move that out to make that happen. Put it back. Does that look centered? It's not. Okay, those look centered now. And I'm not going to put any extra stuff on it because I don't want it to look cluttered. So I'm not going to put any like magazines or anything like that on there because I feel like it would look cluttered. What I could do is maybe have like a coffee set up somewhere. Maybe that could go back here up against that wall. But I'm feeling the lobby. Should the lobby have curtains or should they just stay the way they are? I really love those curtains, but I don't want to add too much. I feel like there's a lot of color. I like that it has a lot of color. I was initially going for a really kind of bland look, but I'm happy that I added little pops of color into it. It just feels a lot better. And then what I will do in this space is maybe some tall tables. My thinking was have it look like a little business station. Okay, scratch that idea because when I did it I didn't like it. But what I can do is put a rug back here. I'm gonna make it a different color or a different pattern. And I would like to put like a little coffee station back there, so I'm gonna do that. Okay, so I decided to put a little like breakfast kind of station back here for guests, and maybe we'll just sort of leave it, not necessarily leave it like that because this is all paths to nowhere. So what I will do is I will put that tiny living table back here, put like a couple without blocking the elevator, even though technically the elevator goes nowhere, so who cares if I block it? Nobody can actually use it, but this will just be some seating. Now I gotta figure out what a good chair would be. I'm gonna use these get together chairs. I know they kind of look tad uncomfortable, but I think kind of in the white cream color it doesn't look so bad. And this could be, you know, extra seating for the restaurant too. Okay, so we have the lobby. Do need to put some artwork in the lobby. My mind is going straight to this piece here. I like the idea of it kind of being a fun place. You know, we want it to be somewhat family friendly, right? Okay, and now I've put some chairs there, so it looks like that's where the desk clerks will sit. Now let's kind of jazz up this desk here with some business cards, you know, with the hotel number on it. Maybe some products that you can have, like a little product display could go here. Like maybe these are the complimentary things that they have in the bathroom and they're just trying to show it off. I like that little setup there. I'm gonna leave that like that. And then what I'll do is I'll put on the other side a plant. Little succulents. Just to keep that desert vibe. And then that will go on the back wall and that'll be the logo for the hotel. So I am really feeling this lobby like a lot. I think it looks really cute. I like how colorful it is. I just think it looks great. He put some railing on the stairs. It's not a perfect match. I think that's actually like a peach, but it does look like it fits the stairs, so I'm gonna leave that. And so I can either put a wall of mirrors on this back wall, which is really what I'm feeling in my heart to do, or I could put a TV. I think I'm gonna do the mirrors though. And you guys can let me know in the comments if that is better or if I should do something different. Okay, so you'll notice that I made a one slight change. I decided to use these tiny living couches instead of those cats and dog couches. And the reason being is I just didn't like the colors. Once I put all these other different colors in the build, I didn't like how those colors really fit. It just didn't look good, and so I decided to switch them out with the white couches with the colorful pillows, because it does kind of match the sort of same vibrancy and kind of color story as the rest of the build. But I am going to go ahead and end this part here. If you enjoyed it, please let me know by way of pressing the like button. Comment down below, what do you think of these lobbies so far? And if you haven't already, please subscribe. I would love to have you be a part of the Southie family. Hopefully I will be working on the restaurant and maybe the spa on part 3. But as always, my name is Cece, and I promise never to break your game. Bye.